Let's talk the trapdoor of greed and use some of my, unfortunately, personal day trading stock results that I captured live on video to illustrate this. But let's think about greed as a whole. Usually, and I've been working with traders for many years, and I've been trading for many years, and greed usually shows up in a couple of obvious forms, right? You're up $1,000 and then you only end up making $100 on the trade. So you would go back and say, wow, I got greedy. I was up 1,000, I didn't take profits, and now I only made $100. Or another situation, maybe you're only trading with usually 100 shares. Then all of a sudden you find yourself in a trade where you have 1,000 shares. And you look back after getting crushed and you think, I got pretty greedy there. I really wanted a big win, so I scaled up my position size way over what I usually do, and I suffered the consequences of that sort of greed. But there are other types of greed out there, trapdoor greeds, that aren't so obvious. In fact, they're very sneaky. So what I want to do is walk you through a live trade of mine, and then at the end, where does the greed come in at? Let's see if you can identify where this trap greed of door that ultimately got me was hiding. So to set up the context of the trade, I was going short, meaning for you beginners, making money when prices go down. So yes, believe it or not, you can make money when prices go down. That is known as going short or shorting. So that was the context here. I wanted to go short a stock. So let's get to the first part here of the trade. All right, I'm gonna try at 191 here. And these need this to pop up a bit more. So there you see my order. I want 191 as my entry point. You saw that it was submitted to the market. So it was sitting out there and I was just seeing, can it get filled? So 191 is the key number here. That was my desired entry point. Let's see what happened next. Let's do this. 191.15. And right there you see I canceled the order. So cancel the order and then changed it from 191 to 191.15. So now let's go and see if this was a good or bad decision. Could take me right on the day, but that's okay. I'm up $100 right now. How high did that go? Did it not fill? Uh-oh. Am I going to regret? Because I said 191 at first. Went up as high as 191.13. And not good. 2 cents. It was 2 cents away from going up and filling my entry point. But to be fair, that doesn't mean that I actually missed out on anything, because maybe the price comes up and would have been a losing trade anyways. But let's see how the final part of all this played out. So that yellow line represents where I wanted to get in, and I realized the line looks like it almost gets hit, but it doesn't, because again, it was 2 cents away. And then after it came back down, well, what happened next? Did it come back up? Drop some more, drop some more, dropped further, and then dropped even further, went down to a low of 189.15. So 189.85 was as low as that went. So do you catch the greed? Did you see the trap door? Did you get it located? Think about it. I wanted 15 cents better of an entry point. No, I just want 15 cents better. And what did that form of greed, wanting an even better entry point? Now, let me be very clear here. There are times where you need to change an entry point if you realize, wait a second, that entry point is very illogical relative to whatever your strategy is. That's an illogical entry point, therefore it needs to change. That's not the type of change I was talking about. It was a completely valid entry point, and you saw it. It worked out just fine. But for greed's reason, I just wanted 15 cents more, which is ridiculous, especially when you see that 15 cents cost me a trade. Now, am I saying I would have played it perfectly and nailed the bottom? I'm not making that claim, but it went $1.15 in my favor. So I missed out on $1.15. I think there's some irony there that the market was shoving in my face, but I missed out on $1.15 of potential profit because I wanted 15 cent better entry point. What kind of moronic greed is that? 15 cents. Again, it was already a logical entry point, but yet greed, the trapdoor got me. I decided, no, I want 15 cents better. and then it cost me the entire trade. Because how did it cost me? Well, the good old opportunity cost. I missed out on the opportunity for all those profits because I just never got filled in the first place. So always be aware of that very sneaky kind of trapdoor greed, meaning if your entry point is valid, are you sure you should be changing it? Are you sure you should be changing it because you want a little more? Or like I said, no, because it was valid, it was logical. Yet greed showed up, the trapdoor engulfed me, and I completely missed out on what would have been a really, really nice quick trade, because it hit and then just a few minutes later it was down over $1, what would have been in my favor. So sometimes all you can do is just shake your head, laugh, admit greed, and I guess in my case make a YouTube video of it so that I can offer you up a reminder to be very, very careful of course, the big obvious forms of greed, but then all these little trapdoors of greed too, such as, no, I want just a little bit better entry point when there's no reason for it. So I hope this helps. Be aware of that trapdoor of greed. Don't be like me in this case, all right? So hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like button, leave a comment below. What other trapdoors of greed have you noticed out there? Let me know that down in the comment section. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment. And if you like what you see here, then I'd love to have you as a subscriber. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.